All right, guys, my name is Kristina Sullins. I am 37 years old, but I feel 10 years younger being involved with Shakeology and Beachbody in itself. I'm a first-time mom. My daughter is 21 months old, and I have been a fitness instructor for 18 years. It's like what I love to do. I love to work out. I love to dance. I love music. I love moving. It's fun, fun, fun. And I've been a Beachbody coach now for 6.5 years. I joined in 2008. I want to share with you a little bit about why I signed up as a coach and what it has done for my life. When I originally signed up as a coach, I was working in corporate America full-time. I was working about 50 hours a week in a very high stress job. And I'm that ambitious type of person that when I do something, I kind of just do it all the way. It's my personality. So I was that person that would give everything to my job, if you can relate to that. And it was emotionally and physically draining. And what I learned after 13 years in being in corporate America, in building someone else's dream and not my own, is that when I got to the top of the ladder, I couldn't go any further. It really just wasn't what I wanted anymore. I didn't want to work all those hours, and even though I was making a good salary, we were still living paycheck to paycheck. My husband and I, we were living in credit card debt, and we didn't see any end to it. This was just going to be the way that it was going to be, and we didn't see any option for getting out of it. So I looked at Beachbody when a friend recommended it to me. Does that sound familiar? At that time, I was also about 10, 15 pounds what I considered overweight for myself. I had held on to that weight for about 7 years since I was in my wedding dress. And we all know what we do to get in our wedding dress. I don't know about you, but I worked my tail off unrealistically to get in my wedding dress. And I was always holding that extra 10 to 15 pounds of bloat. And on top of all the hours I was working, I was totally stressed out. I was not working out for myself. I was teaching fitness classes, and a lot of people think, oh, well, you're a fitness instructor, you're naturally in shape, you naturally work out, it's easy for you, and that's totally a myth. I teach fitness classes because I love teaching fitness, I love music, I love fun, I love motivating people, but it's not my workout. My body requires more because I actually am used to the classes that I'm teaching, if that makes sense. Every morning I was going to Starbucks, getting a latte, and usually something else from Starbucks, right? Before my hour and 20-minute commute to downtown Chicago, because it was so stressful. It was like a comfort food for me. And then I would work all day and take 2 to 3 breaks and go out to lunch and get a snack here and get another coffee bomb there. And I think you can probably relate to where I was. And it just started to wear on me. And I got involved with Beachbody because I saw the success stories as far as the physical transformations, and I was totally skeptical. I was like, really? People work out from home and they can get those types of results? And but I wanted those results. I wanted that for myself. And then, of course, I saw the financial opportunity with the business. I saw, from my perspective, I was seeing stay-at-home moms that lived in like Boofooville, Idaho, with like no community around them, making 6-figure incomes, like helping people in health and fitness. And I was like, are you serious? Like, how is this real? How is that even possible? Coming from someone who was in corporate management for years and aggressively working my tail off to always get ahead. So I checked it out, and I thought, well, I'm going to check it out. My friend Christine is recommending this. I trust her, and what have I got to freaking lose, right? So I did. That initially sparked my interest, And when I actually looked into it, and I brought Shauna along with me, and we both looked into it together, and we were so excited we could barely stand it. We thought, this is awesome. We can totally do this. This is helping people get healthy and get fit. It's motivating them. It's basically holding them accountable. And the number one way you're motivating people is you're doing the programs yourself and you're getting results yourself. So it's forcing you to put your fitness first. It's forcing you to be your own testimonial, your own success story, to create your brand for your business. And Shauna and I together have always talked about having our own business together of some sort. We just never knew quite how it was going to happen. And I know that when this came across our path, we're like, yes, we're totally, totally doing this. So initially, that's why I signed up. I signed up to have a plan B. I knew that if I was going to lose my corporate America job tomorrow, we would be in so much trouble. I wouldn't even know what I would do. I wanted to have a safety net. I wanted to have a backup plan. But I wanted to work on my health and my fitness, and I wanted to have my own business. I would say those are my top 3 reasons of why I signed up as a coach. I wanted to have a plan B. I wanted to work on my health and fitness, and I've always wanted to have my own business. And the financial opportunity with the coaching business is absolutely limitless. Hello. So you have to know that it's going to take time to build this, but so does every other business. And that's how you have to look at this. It's not necessarily a job, but your own business with no overhead. If you were to go start your own business tomorrow, you were going to franchise a Starbucks, let's say. In other words, the reason I use the analogy of a Starbucks is because Starbucks is a brand. And it's a brand name that everybody recognizes, right? If you were to franchise a Starbucks tomorrow, you would probably be going to the bank and you'd be taking out a loan. And how long would it take you to pay that loan back, right? I don't know, maybe 2 years. 2 years to get to break even, and then to get a return on your investment. So I don't know what it is that you want from this, but if you're looking to go big with it, you have to know that it's just like any other business where you're going to have to work it from the ground up. It's going to take time, but it's going to be personally rewarding because you're going to get in the best shape of your life and you're helping other people find that solution to their problem, which is either fitness, nutrition, or accountability. It's one of the 3. Since I have been a coach in the past 6.5 years, where do I start? I don't even know. I lost 20 pounds initially from P90X and Shakeology and TurboFire. Once I got pregnant with my daughter in 2012, I continued coaching. I continued sharing my journey pregnant. It forced me to stay healthy and to progress my journey on social media and continue to find like-minded people, which at that time was PregoFit mamas who wanted to stay healthy and then know how to lose the weight once they had the baby. To after having my daughter Brooklyn, losing 52 pounds. Yes, that's kind of scary to admit that that's how much weight I gained. That's a whole nother story and a whole nother video, but I did it. And I can tell you that I was very healthy through my pregnancy. And I know that had I not been a coach, I probably wouldn't have lost the weight. And I'm now in the best shape of my life with a toddler. I mean, come on, this is crazy. The coaching business and me helping other people get healthy and fit and running challenge groups and holding them accountable held me accountable. At the end of the day, this business holds me accountable every single day, even on the days I don't want to work out, even on the days I don't want to eat healthy. I do it anyways because I'm a coach and that's my job, and people are looking up to me and they're watching me. And if you decide to do this, that's what it's going to do for you too. Financially, it has changed our lives. I went from being on unemployment. Yes, you can follow my journey on YouTube to see the whole thing, but I went on unemployment checks from that full-time job in January of 2010, and that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to treat this like a real business. I'm going to put the time in. I'm going to put my heart and soul and passion into this, and I'm going to find people just like me who want to build this. That's exactly what I did. And 2 years later, I made a six-figure income. That's $100,000 a year, actually over $100,000 a year. 2 years later, and that was in 2000 and by the end of 2011. And then by the end of 2013, the year that I had my daughter, I hit the Millionaire Club in Beachbody. Okay, I don't even know sometimes how to say that out loud, because I am still the girl that grew up in a small town with literally one Kmart and one Burger King in that town, and that was it. I met my husband on the school bus, and I grew up in the south side of Chicago. Like, I'm just like that girl next door. And this has been absolutely mind-blowing and an amazing blessing in my life. We've paid off $30,000 in credit card debt. We're building our dream house. We're about to move into it. And I'm still doing what I love every single day from home, from my smartphone. And I get to be present in Brooklyn's life every single day. And that is what this is all about for me. And I'm not done. Now my passion is that I get it. I totally get it. And it's teaching, my coaches how to achieve their goals, how to dream big, and how to make those a reality, how to apply this business to your everyday life, how to get in the best shape of your life. I know my life has a bigger purpose, and that is to reach out and to help others dream big and achieve their goals. I love this business. It's changed my life, and I hope that after watching this video, it has inspired you to realize that it's probably a lot bigger than maybe what you thought it was. But it comes down to, coming back full circle, it comes down to you, and that this is your business, and it can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a hobby. It can be something that you can just make, some extra income that's going to help you and your family out, help you get out of debt, or it can be a plan B. It's really up to you, and you setting those goals and allowing us to help you roadmap those goals out and achieve them. All right, cheers.